Um, so who is good to play in this?
Um,
So-
Tophat's France. You are Canada for some reason. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can play Germany if Toppat taking over Europe
Yeah.
is a problem.
no.
No, okay.
If you want a chill game, I
I'm a
guess I would.
noob, so
Yeah, Russia said.
I know that Russia gets a civil war and Germany, the stock market crashes, something like that. Germany must be fairly chill though. Certainly, maybe.
It's going to put you against me.
That's fine, I guess. We can fight each other
Okay.
eventually.
All right. Well, this should be interesting.
You just got to
I'm gonna-
be really conservative with what you build, Manchester, because of the crash, you can only build so much stuff before the war kicks off.
I mean,
It's fine. I haven't played this
actually-
game for like a year, so I'll just play it by ear.
I'm interested in the idea that maybe we could wait a couple years and then have the war. Because, Sid, I don't know if you realized, but the war always kicks off in like 1937 and 38, you know?
Yeah, France is like, give me Ramandy, and Switzerland's like, Germany, help.
Help. But no, I mean, if you want to like take time and like have the war later, like in 39, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, so the first thing that's going to happen to you, Manchester, is you're going to have the stock market crash in February, which is going to ruin your economy until you fix it. The way you fix it is you need to wait until well, actually, you can do it immediately, but you need to do the Black Monday tree and go down to finish Black Monday reforms. You also have a problem where your military is backwards, the same as France in the vanilla game. So you need to go through the military expansion and down to new textbooks to get rid of that. But you can fix your economy by late 1938, I think, at the soonest. Oh shit, why am I playing Canada?
You love Canada, Sid. Hey, listen to the British Grenadiers song, sing, Britain rules the waves, and restore the British Empire, Sid.
Alright. I'll restore the British Empire. I was playing Colonial Marines again this morning. Yes, guess what happened? Guess what happened?
Go on.
Staff officer killed about half of the Marines with an orbital bombardment again.
No, I believe it.
Oh, they changed the Canadian tree. Huh.
just a little bit more time on my end.
Now I found a better way to get me through. Dance the night away to the break of day and let go of the tension. Dance, caress me, see the palms sway tonight. Let's live like there's a chance that we'll make it through. Only me and you, 'cause I am yours forever. And in these times of trouble, I leave my window, thinking of tomorrow and the things that I've been through. Autumn leaves never free, place beyond the pine. Now I found a bed to take me through the day.
How are you guys?
Fantastic.
Yeah, good for her. So why would the British like give me their colonies though? Like if I won the war.
You didn't, you took them.
Oh.
In 1925, Britain had a communist revolution, and
Okay.
the government obviously fled to Canada, and Germany took the opportunity to take all the bits of the British Empire that they wanted. Not President Kerensky. No.
He was an interesting guy, historically.
I don't get Field Marshal Alexander anymore. I've just got Montgomery.
Do you actually think that Montgomery was like a competent field marshal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
He's a bit of a blowhard, though.
yeah. Probably his best quality, was not bowing to political pressure. So like Churchill would constantly be on his ear, going, "Hey, we need to have an offensive. We need to go." And he'd just tell Churchill to fuck off. He'd be like, "No, hang on. Let's do it properly." Oh no, King George is dead.
Now, in this game, your new monarch, is this the one that ran off historically with the New Yorker?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he abdicated because he wanted to marry an American whore.
So do you think that you're going to abolish the parliament, Sid?
Yeah, definitely.
So you're going to not pass the security bill and then be like, by the way, everybody, this country's mine now.
That's right.
Because one of the changes that I saw in the tree is that you have to fail to pass the security bill, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Sid,
Yeah, babe.
are you going to be mad if I make the Union of Britain go anarchist?
Yeah, babe. Actually, no, because that'll probably fuck up their defense and I'll be able to invade more easily.
Yeah, it will, but wouldn't the idea be that then would you have to individually declare war on them?
No, because they're puppets of the Union of Britain.
Okay. So it is kind of modeling devolution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta go help him out, Sid?
1 sec, I just need to read this.
Oh shit, I just clicked on something before I could read it. Trying to drag the box. Oh, it's fucked up.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it now.
A new era of libertarian socialism. A
Hang on, I need to stand up. God Save the King is playing.
So the Austro-Hungarian Empire isn't in Middle Europe, is it?
No. No, the Austro-Hungarian Empire is its own thing. It's not part of Middle Europe.
You know, the weird thing about not having the Nazis come to power is that Germany probably would have been one of the premier countries in Europe. You know, I feel like the EU thing would have happened sooner. And hey, they would have had Einstein said, "No, I don't like that. We deserve Einstein." Do you think that Operation Paperclip was ethical, Sid?
Yes. Next question.
Really?
Yes.
You're okay with giving awful Nazi scientists, you know, a free pass?
Yes.
Just as long as they give us the stuff for the bomb so that the Russians don't get it first.
I'm glad you understand, Tophat.
Yeah. That's bad, Sid. You're bad. Oh, the Department of Revolutionary Ideals. Definitely a good department to have.
Outrageous.
I played as Canada a couple days ago, and don't do full mass conscription, or the Quebecois people don't like it.
The what
Found
one?
that out. If you do full mass conscription of like all able-bodied men in one of the options for the security bill, it makes Quebec really angry.
Oh, I've already passed that point. Fuck Quebec though. We're gonna as soon as we have the bomb, we're gonna level it, glass it.
We're gonna anglicize this country. Sid says we don't need two languages.
In order to take back Great Britain from the godless syndicalists, we need to reinforce the dominions of the British Empire.
Well, trade. Trump's is in Da Nang in Vietnam and is arguing with the Chinese guy over trade.
Nice.
I hope that Xi is a new Mao. You know,
Sorry, what?
President Xi of China.
Mhm.
I hope that he is a new Mao.
He is a new Mao.
Yeah, I hope he is.
Oh. Okay.
If he wants to be, then he's got to get a book out on what color this one could be. They've done red already.
Guess what, Sid?
What?
Take a look at the Union of Britain.
What about it?
They did not go anarchists with me.
Oh well. Could have been worse. They could have gone totalist. Could have had Mosley's smug face staring at you.
Mosley's a good guy. You leave Mosley alone, Sid.
Mosley was a good boy. He didn't do nothing.
I actually don't know that very much about Mosley.
He was a swell guy. You would have liked him.
Yeah. Go on.
You had a lot of the same ideas about communism.
I'm sure we did not. If he was a authoritarian.
He wanted to like nationalize the economy because he was a government minister. You know, he was the chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster.
Yeah.
One sec.
That's like the Queen's properties, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
One of those duchies is all the Queen's properties. It's like her corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so he was a fairly important guy. He was in the government, and the Great Depression happened, and he basically put forward an economic plan because he was basically the deputy chancellor, right? So he put forward this plan that they were effectively going to nationalize the economy, and of course the Conservative government said, "Hey, no."
Is that how they said it? So they're just like, let's not do that.
Yeah. Yeah, basically they said, "No, we're not going to do that." Actually. Yeah, and he went on. He left the Conservative Party after that. He ran as an independent MP, won his seat again, and he formed a new party. And this party was basically well, they were fascists, but they ran on like a socialist platform, right? So they ran on the platform of like turning Britain into a socialist country to fix the Great Depression, right? And they won a few seats and then lost them in 1932, and then after that he formed the British Union of Fascists and strutted around in a black shirt, looking a lot like Hitler.
Oh, I did not know that about him.
Oh, really? That's the most famous. Yeah. That's the most important part about him.
Is that he ended up going like true fascist.
Yeah, he formed the British Union of Fascists, and he got thrown into prison in the Second World War, being a Nazi sympathizer.
Whenever I play this game, I always feel like I'm being very, like, inefficient, and I'm not min-maxing it like I should be, and it just bothers me a lot. Like the other games, it's like if I'm not min-maxed, like I'm not really bothered. I don't know. But this game, because like the choices are limited, so it makes me all like, oh, what if I did this differently? I haven't played this 40 times already, so I don't know what the most efficient thing to do is.
In Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
How much money do you have in your checking account?
About $500.
Yeah. So I got my first full paycheck for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
And for once, I've paid rent, I've bought groceries, and I've got like $650 in my bank account. I'm like, wow,
Mm-hmm.
what? I'm doing something right. Sid, you should move to the U.S.
Okay. Why?
You don't have to pay petro tax.
Hmm.
Oh, that's unfortunate. For you, Sid.
They pussy it out. Oh well. We still love them. They're still our loyal subjects.
Hey, Sid.
Mm-hmm.
Got very good stability. You envious?
I'm supremely envious. Yes. Just excuse me while I wipe all my tears away with this money I'm getting from the legation cities.
Now, I'm not saying you're a fascist. I'm just saying, you're a fascist.
I don't understand.
Ask yourself this, Sid. Isn't a capitalist just as bad as a Nazi?
No. Is it a trick question? I don't understand.
No, it's not a trick question.
No, I don't think a capitalist is as bad as a Nazi. Why?
I do.
So what is the dream of Pan-Europa? Can I get a PU over like Austria with that, or?
That focus tree isn't finished.
Oh.
But yeah, I think that is.
So it does nothing now, in other words.
Yeah, those 4 focuses there don't do anything.
So I've been writing a novel. I'm about 30 pages in.
What's it about?
It's an urban fantasy set in Portland.
Portland, Maine?
Yeah.
Okay. What's it about?
Vampires.
It's imaginative. Vampires in Maine. So what happens in the plot?
Well, the general idea is that the tourists, which are like the scourge of everybody's existence in this city, especially if you work food service, are annoying, right? But now there's a new tourism industry where traveling vampires from New York City and Boston are coming in and hedging their bets. Basically, the plot line is an excuse for me to criticize gentrification, Sid. And yeah, there we go.
Nice.
It's actually an economic treatise in the form of a vampire shoot 'em up.
I see.
But yeah, no, it follows a sorcerer who tends to set things on fire.
I see.
Sounds pretty badass to me.
Really? It just sounds bad to me. I mean,
yeah, it sounds pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. You almost had me for a minute with like, oh, it's about fucking the people moving in and how it's fucking up Maine and gentrification is fucked up and we should be not into that. And I was like, oh, it's an allegory. It sounds good. And then he was like, it's fucking vampires. And I was like, no, let's think that over again.
It's supposed to be a pulp fiction kind of read, you know. It's an easy read. There's lots of fighting.
It doesn't matter. Authors, like, write whatever you want. Someone will love it. Authors don't make any money. You can bury
That's
that.
a true statement.
You can bury that dream in the backyard.
But yeah, no, I mean, I can tell you one thing. I gave the first chapter to the bartender at the bar that I usually drink at, and guess what? Guess what? Come on, guess.
Did he tell you to leave him alone?
He looked at you and said, "Looks like we got ourselves a Rita."
No, he gave me a couple free drinks because I'm advertising his bar in the first chapter. There you go. See, I do get paid, Sid. Take that.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. I mean, I make his bar essentially a decrepit hellhole where vampires like to congregate and assault people in bathrooms. But you know, he seemed to like it.
It hasn't got homosexual overtones, has it? It's got homosexual overtones, hasn't it, Tophat?
Undertones.
Oh, let's see if they elected Pope Hitler. Oh, they didn't elect Pope Hitler.
He's like the normal one, right?
Yeah, he's the mainstream one. They're nowhere near as cool as Pope Hitler.
What's this
Yeah.
you're talking about? Pope Hitler?
Look at the Italian Federation.
Okay. Pious,
Sometimes
historical
they elect.
dude.
Sometimes they elect Julius IV, who's
Okay.
Pope Hitler.
Does he look like
That's what
Hitler?
we call him.
He doesn't look like Hitler. He just he looks menacing. He's a national populist.
Oh.
The idea is that he takes a hard line against syndicalism, and he almost always invades the Socialist Republic of Italy, which is to the south.
Oh. Oh, the Pope's in charge of northern Italy. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
amazing.
It's basically, it's supposed to be like a confederation, well, a federation now, so all of the little principalities are back, but the Pope is like the head of state.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that Sicily and southern Italy are
So why would
socialist.
this be the state of Italy? Like, what?
Go on, Sid, explain.
Sorry, what did you ask?
Like, why would Italy look like this? And why would it be a federation? Like,
So after during the First World War, the Italians obviously get crushed, and the country gets occupied by Austrians and Germans.
okay,
And they decide that obviously Austria, I think, annexes a bit of no. Well, they make Venezia
Demilitarized.
demilitarized, but they decide the best thing to do with Italy would be to break it up into its principalities and duchies. And while they're implementing this, southern Italy has a socialist revolution and fights them off.
but how would you possibly enforce this?
Enforce the federation.
Wouldn't the Italians just be like, eat shit, we're gonna be Italy again?
Oh, yeah, they effectively are going that way, right? Because they're represented now as a federation, right? But I mean, the country was crushed, so when the Central Powers walked in, they could just do whatever they wanted.
Look at this dude in charge of Czech Republic. That's pretty cool. I like his beard.
Oh yeah. Sometimes they have a
I'm
different
always
guy.
like, it'd be interesting if Austria, wasn't destroyed. I wonder how like this part of Europe, like the Austrian Empire, would have developed economically if it just didn't get split up after the Great War.
Probably wouldn't
mean,
be so much of a shithole.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
like
think too.
I like the idea that the Archduke, before he got fucking assassinated, he wasn't even that bad, right? He was like he was a Federation guy. Seriously, he was like, yeah,
He
no,
was gonna turn
we'll
into
have a democratic,
Federation,
united
yeah.
Austrian states,
Yeah.
and they shot him.
It's quite an irony of history that actually.
He was a really big progressive reformer, honestly, in comparison to the current monarch.
Did you see
No,
that
they,
picture I sent you, Manchester?
Remind me what it was.
It was Kaiser Wilhelm II, and the lyrics to one of Kanye West's songs.
Okay. Yeah, something off of 4chan, so I just ignored it.
Manchester and I often discuss how you send us strange things. Oh, the Soviet Union, hey!
Hey, look, it's Bukharin. Bukharin versus Wrangel.
Is that a hat on Peter Wrangel? What the fuck is that? Is that his hair?
it's a Cossack hat.
Oh my god.
It's like a side cap, but it's worn sideways.
I thought that was his hair for a minute. I was like, what in the world is happening? Karin looks so pleased with himself.
Just that cheeky scoundrel.
Yeah, that's what his picture makes me think. Cheeky, far lefts, whatever he is.
He's like us. He's an anarchist.
Oh, we're paused for some reason.
I think Tophat's organising a a volunteer force to go and save Soviet
No,
Russia.
no, I'm sending a greeting party to say hello. That's all.
Yeah, the observers. I'm sending guys to help the Russians because I don't. I think Tophat.
No, you don't. Do not do that, Sid.
But you
You
just
leave
sent
them
guys.
alone.
You just sent guys to help.
Help the
Yes.
Russian workers.
Yes, you sent 4 volunteer divisions to the Soviet Union.
They're motorized too.
Tired.
Gotta get those tanks out in the field, Sid. It's funny because the Soviet Union gets crazy modifiers, but the AI is too stupid to use them.
How do you even have anything to send as volunteer? Have you sent them tanks? I don't even have tanks. It's ridiculous. I mean, I do have, but I don't have any units that are like tanks. I don't have any fucking army tradition to make a template.
I'm literally sending.
All I have
My
is, like,
my
just
tank division
trash.
is. My tank division is 10 wide, and that's what I'm sending them.
Who's my best general? See, I always like Guderian. I just like Heinz Guderian from history. He's just awesome. But they make Manstein better.
Hey, he said,
Yeah, babe?
could you just let the Soviets win?
No.
Why not?
It doesn't work like that. We can't let the Soviets. Manchester, you should probably actually do something about the Soviets.
No, they don't need. He didn't need them. No, you leave him alone. Going to Kazan.
You don't need to go to Kazan. That's you don't need that. I'm just glad the Finns didn't kick off like they normally do.
Just a bunch of angry French roll by.
Oh, hang on, wait. The Don Cossacks just took some land and cut off 20 Russian divisions.
Oh wow, their leader is interesting.
Who, the nationalist Russians?
Yes.
What? Who's their general? Wrangel.
Yeah. Look at it. Look at his whole face. Look at his hat.
Shut up about his hat. It's okay. It's a fine hat.
Oh boy, this is good. I'm rolling down south. Got to take care of these here Russians.
Yeah, Don Cossacks are like, yeah, we know about the Soviet Union, but you know, we need that territory. I swear to God, if
Alright,
if
Sid,
you
where are you?
I'm my single volunteer division in Russia.
Where is it?
It's in the south.
Oh, okay, so we should relieve Voronezh.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, my units are pretty bad. They're pretty bad, Sid. They're pretty bad. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine, Sid. This is all right. Don't worry about it. Because
We gotta save them before the French get
superior
there.
German tactics will win the day here, so not to worry. I don't even have enough tanks for 5 units.
I have enough tanks for 1 brigade, and that's it. God fucking damn it, Wrangle. Yeah, Finland's taken over that bit of Karelia, so now Russia's declared war on them.
It's Finland. I mean, how could Russia possibly lose against Finland, though?
Don't send volunteers to Finland, Tophat. They probably won't accept them. Anyway. You anarchist? Oh, you are. Hey Manchester, just follow me.
He's trying to do shit. He's trying to cut off this little pocket.
It's already cut off, he just needs to crush it.
Oh, you only have 1 unit. You have 1 unit, Sid.
I know, it's my motorized brigade.
Is it like a 40 width?
10 width.
It's okay. I don't even have enough tanks to fill these. These are like little shit 10 width as well. I don't have enough tanks for it.
Finland doesn't want me.
Yeah, I knew they wouldn't because you're a filthy commie.
Hey, Sid, could you not?
Hey, could you not?
I feel like you both are just ganging up on me.
Yes, that's exactly
It's
what
not
we're doing.
fair.
Well, it's like you're trying to kill all these Russians in this little pocket. I don't want that to happen. Sid, don't come back. He's gonna kill your unit. You can't do it all by yourself.
Just come up here, it's okay.
No, Sid.
I'm coming back.
Alright, come back. There you go. He's paused it. So take advantage of that. All we need is that 1 tile. Surely we can take the 1 tile and stop the encirclement. Surely. Actually, no. Stay on that side of the river, because then we don't have to cross the river. There you go. Perfect.
Alright, just don't call me Shirley.
Call you whatever I want. Are you being attacked there?
Yes.
Okay, what's the battle status? Do you need help?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, I would like help because my org is going to run out because
The AI is going to send an infantry over. And I'm going to try and take these other tiles in the meantime. Okay, see, I was worried. Tophat's got garbage, too. I thought he had good units. See, we all have shit. It's fine. I kind of like fighting in these little intervention wars. I think they're like cute.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can't stop you. Could you at least not destroy my units?
Okay.
Then retreat.
I feel the chains breaking. Help.
I thought he was retreating. Okay, so we'll attack him then. Oh, see, he was lying to us. Oh, see, I moved my unit down here because I thought he was leaving. Oh, that little shit. Oh, fuck you, Tophat. Oh, I can't believe I was merciful to him and he got away with this. That fucking scoundrel. Oh my god, see this... See, I'm always too nice to him. He's abusing the pausing as well. That's fine. If those units down there
I'm
perish,
fighting two players
then,
at once, okay? It's not nice. You're being mean to me.
I'm not being mean to you.
It's not a good time. It's not a good time.
Tophat. Tophat. Stop that. Okay, at least let me get my units out. Go on. It's a quid pro quo, is what we call this.
You're going to defeat me anyway, so
It's a
you're
quid
going
pro
to
quo.
you're going to be getting out. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Matt comes on. Do you guys want to play EU with us and Guts and Shug?
Sure, why not?
Cool.
I'd love to run this for a while, though.
I'd be down to play this as well.
I know Gots and Shoggy don't like Kaiserreich.
Hey, Sid.
Hey, they.
You guys are being mean.
What? I'm just sitting here, Tophat. I'm not doing anything. I should probably be down there, though. What land doctrine are you going with, Tophat?
So I have a massive penalty to land doctrine, and then I started off teching one of them without knowing that. Was this a grave mistake?
Yes.
I
It's
felt
the same
it
as
was.
it's the same as France in the base game, where they have a penalty to land doctrine research.
I didn't realize I had such a massive one. And then I was already halfway through it, and I was like, well, fuck.
I mean,
So,
if you're halfway through it, you may as well just finish it. And yeah, you get rid of that by going down the military expansion tree. So you go military expansion, and then you get a choice between Grand Battle Plan or Mobile Warfare. But you need to have Heinz Guderian or Manstein as your chief of staff to do Mobile Warfare. And then after that, you need to get there to do textbooks, and that fixes your Victors of the Weltkrieg modifier.
yeah, see, Tophat can't do it because he can't both hold this tile and then that other tile against the AI. It's not going to work. Although AI Soviets are kind of pushing on that side.
Yeah, you guys have got me. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's just this little pocket here. I don't know who's winning the war.
I'm just
otherwise.
trying to hold as long as I can.
User joined your channel.
What up, nerds?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, it's Mac. We're playing Kaiserreich, Mac.
Oh, look at that. The AI chucked some militiamen in. Thank God.
No,
National syndicalists.
My Germans.
Hey, Benito.
Is that really Benito Mussolini? God damn it.
I don't know how to play U4, not U4, Hearts of Iron 4. What I really want is Vicky 3.
Yeah, you can have your Vicky free. Just wait for the pie chart DLC to be able to play the game properly.
I like that Victoria is more like sitting and like chilling, and, like hanging out and building stuff. Hearts of Iron is just like war.
I mean, we are kind of cutthroat right now.
War.
You don't see us, but he's beating me up. Manchester is with Sid.
That's not
They're
true.
both beating me up.
It's not true at all.
I have a single 10-width motorized division. It's like,
Manchester has 3 Panzer divisions, 5 Panzer divisions.
None of them have enough tanks. If you look at my supplies, I have a deficit of 200 tanks right now.
oh, this is interesting. I had an infantry division. I made it like, oh god, oh Jesus Christ.
The USA's dead.
Sorry, yeah, I made an infantry division a while ago and sent it to the Rockies. And I look back and it's only just now arriving there.
Motherfucker. Come on. They're bringing in more fodder, which isn't the best.
Hold.
No, whole new one.
Move.
Oh, the whole thing's about to be encircled. See, I'm still annoyed because it's like I did this because he said he was giving up.
You see, your first mistake was trusting him.
Guts and Shaggy are occupado. We could consider our Russia Milan campaign. Byzantium Sid.
Yeah, that's right. We do have a game with Sid, don't
Yeah.
we? Was that fucking 3 months ago? Yeah, I remember I was enjoying that, so I guess we would carry
I was
that
enjoying
one on.
that too. I
Yeah.
just taken Novgorod.
And then you fuckers just are never on the computer.
I mean, I was in Italy for a week, so.
Wow, I wish I got to go to Italy. Great for you.
Well, you can't complain about me not being on the computer and then give me shit for the reason I'm not on the computer.
Of course I can. Piece of shit.
Son bitch.
Fucking son of a rich man.
No, this is all my own money at this point.
Yeah, you just received a small loan of $1 million from your dad.
To get started.
Just have to just can't
Maybe you
can't neglect the opportunity to shit on you for having privilege.
Maybe you guys should have done a better job of seeking venture capital funding. I came to them, with a proposal. I said, "Hey guys, I'm 14. I'd like to have a nice life. Why don't you invest? Angel investment right here. Invest in me."
Oh shit.
I only had to sell them 30% ownership of my soul, so.
Can you do anything, Sid?
Yeah, I'm attacking into the province. Maybe stop attacking from across the river, because that turns it into a river battle.
Well.
Or if you could angel invest in people. It's like you find a really bright kid in the ghetto, right? Bear with me.
Well, it's called slavery, though. You can't have an equity stake
bear with me.
ownership in a person that's slavery. He's like, guys, I have this great idea. I give some kids some money. I have part ownership of him now.
It's a little removed. I'm only taking part ownership of all lifetime revenue generated by said child. Not the child himself. I mean, there would be cotton. There would be cotton.
It's fucking hysterical. This is why I miss you.
The privileged white kid speculating about something that's not quite slavery, but pretty close.
Did you see that nice in Sokoman?
Yes, that was textbook. Textbook. Should probably stop attacking here now.
It's all okay, so Sid, I have bad news.
What's the bad news?
I have to pee.
We can pause.
No, I don't have to pause.
No pausing, only war. No, it's fine, please. I can pause.
Okay.
No, you can leave it on pause. It's fine.
Should I go mute myself and play Counter-Strike then for an hour?
Oh, what are Gots and Shaggy? Are they ready?
No, they're not playing. They want to play their They said maybe later.
Sid, I want to keep playing this if you don't mind.
I want to carry on that game with Sid though.
I want to do this.
I'll do a game with you, man. I don't really want to play this, to be honest.
Why don't the four of us do EU4?
That's what I would propose and be inclusive.
Sid, I knew it was a bad idea to invite him. We should just keep this Kaiserreich thing between me and you.
This game, I don't know, it just doesn't engage me that much, to be honest. What do you want to do, Sid? Oh yeah, you want to play this game. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Alright, would you rather play it with Tophat, or do you want to do... Should the four of us play EU?
I do kind of want to play this game rather than EU.
Alright, that's fine. You want to do a two-man Mac? What do you want to do?
I mean, I've got no preference in company. I just I'd rather play this than the EU4.
Alright, let me have a pee and get some, whatever. and we'll do a game.
I'm gonna grab a drink too.